Mutual Broadcasting System presents I Love the Mystery. A new Carlton Morse adventure thriller, The Battle of the Century.
In retaliation, Doc and I kidnapped Big and Little Sweet, Ross's team of fighters, and stowed them away up on top of one of the big 50-foot silos on the place with Duke Carter to guard them. The only means of reaching the top was a small iron ladder attached to the outside of the silo, which allowed only one man to climb up at a time. Besides guarding the two Swedes, Duke's job was to prevent any of Ross's men from climbing up and releasing the two fighters. And now here I am with Doc, Jacqueline, and Jim Ross himself at the foot of the silo, while peering out 50 feet above is Duke Carter.
How you doing up there, Duke, old kid? Doing fine. And am I a long ways up in the air? Hello, Jacqueline.
Hi, Duke. You really and truly got Big and Little Sweet out there?
No kidding. Tied up tighter than a sack of potatoes.
Ha-ha.
Hey, good morning, Mr. Ross.
Don't you good morning me, you no-account chicken thief.
Hey, that's no way to talk to a man who's going to marry your daughter.
When you marry my daughter, there'll be 2 moons in the sky.
Is that true, Jacqueline? Do I have to wait that long?
You wait that long to marry me, Duke Carter, I'll run away with Doc Long.
Now you're talking sense, baby. Hey, you keep away from that Doc Long.
Well, you heard what I said. I want to get married, and I don't want to wait forever.
Well, Ross, what do you think of the setup?
I'll send men up that ladder and get my Swedes out of there in no time.
I don't think so. Any man climbing that ladder is going to have to use his hands for hanging on. All Duke's got to do is tap him on the head.
And boy, would he come down fast.
And it's a long way down.
That'd be murder.
Sure would. You know any of you boys that wants to be murdered this early in the morning?
I think Duke Carter come down out of there fast enough. He was ordered to by the sheriff.
Oh, so you're going to bring the sheriff into this?
And I might add that the sheriff's a very good friend of mine.
Yes, but would he be such a good friend if we got out a warrant charging you with kidnapping?
Try and do it.
You don't think we can?
I know blame well you can't. You can't prove a thing on me.
How about that wire you sent to Reno asking for 2 tough characters? How about Benny the wrestler and Mud, his sidekick, showing up yesterday and then disappearing along with Reggie? I think we've got all the case we need.
Sure, hombre. Run and get the sheriff. We really got a story to tell him.
Couple of smart operators, ain't you?
Now look, Ross, an hour ago you drew a gun on us and threatened to shoot both of us. We had every legitimate right to treat you pretty tough when we took that gun away from you, but we didn't.
And I can't figure out why yet.
Well, I can. You behaved like gentlemen because Jim Ross is my father.
Yeah, that's it. I keep forgetting a nice girl like you can have such a ornery, low-down cuss for a papa.
Now then, you looky here, you long-legged excuse for a Texas steer.
Hey, don't you call me no excuse for a Texas steer, you small-time four-flushing chiseler that hides behind women's skirts.
What do you mean, hiding behind a women's skirt?
Just what I'm a-saying. Well, if it hadn't been for your little old daughter here, we'd have mussed you up long before this.
Yes, and that's the truth.
You keep out of this, Jack Dempsey.
Don't you tell me to keep out of this, you poor excuse for a father. Why don't you get next to yourself? Everybody in the whole country knows you cheat the eye teeth out of your grandmother.
I've never laid a hand on you, Jack Dempsey.
Yes, and you'd better not begin now.
Well, by thunder, I will if you give me any more of your lip.
Go ahead. Go on. Lay a hand on me. Jack and Doc are just aching for an excuse to give you the works. Well, what's so funny, you big lug?
Give me the works, eh? Well, I don't think they will do that now or any other time. Look what's coming around the barn.
What?
Hey, Jack, looky what's a-coming.
Just a few of my men.
Well, doggone, there's our old friends, Curly and Ole. 2, 4, 6, 7.
You mean you got an army of 7 men just to take care of Jack and Doc?
And they're coming to do it right away.
What's the idea of this, Ross?
Well, you got 2 of my men prisoners up there in that silo, haven't you? Just thought I'd take me a couple of prisoners, too.
Oh, so you just thought you'd take Jack and me prisoner.
That's right.
But you've already got Reggie.
Well, that'll make me one up on you, won't it?
Well, of all the mean, low-principled fathers a girl ever had.
Never mind that, Jacqueline. They're getting close. We haven't got time for that.
Yeah, what have we got time for, Jack?
To get ready to fight.
Son, them is just the words I was hoping you'd say.
You mean you two are going to fight all 7 of them?
Why, Jacqueline, honey, I remember the time in the Philippines when me and Jack was up against 21 ripped,
Doc, will you
snorting...
shut up and get ready?
But, son, I am ready.
I want my back against something so one of them can't hit me over the head from behind.
Well, what's the matter with this here silo?
All right. This amuses you, Ross?
You haven't got a chance, boys. You might as well give up and come quietly.
What you talking about? We ain't got a chance. Why, you're just plumb sending your hombres to quick and sudden death.
Duke Carter, can you hear me up there?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on down there?
My father's got 7 men coming to take Jack and Doc prisoners.
Hey, that's dirty. I don't see how you can stand being around that old man of yours.
Well, I can't much longer.
Say, ask Jack if he wants me to come down and give them a hand.
Jack, Duke wants to know...
I heard what Duke said. You tell him to stay up there and guard our prisoners.
But if there were 3 of
You
them...
tell Duke what I said and stop trying to run things.
Hey, Duke!
Yeah?
Jack wants you to stay up there. Hold the fort.
You better get ready, Jack. They're getting pretty close.
All right. Listen, you Jim Ross.
Have you decided to surrender?
No, we haven't decided to surrender. But understand this. I've stood all I'm going to from you. And the minute we've cleaned up this mess of men you've got coming, we're going to turn you across a barrel and use a 1x4 on you until you won't be able to sit down for a week.
Doggone fella. Let's make that our thought for the day. Spank Jim Ross with a board until he can't sit down for a week.
Hi, hold it!
Sure, boss. You ready for
You
us?
bring the boys and get 'em.
You betcha my life. Come on, fellers.
All right, Doc. Fight with our backs against the silo as long as we can. If they get us away from the wall, then back to back.
Feller, I don't know when I've been so happy. Doggone, I hope there's at least a couple of good fighters in that mix.
All right, boys, spread out. Ere I say the word, pitch in and finish 'em off quick.
Hi, Ole.
Sorry, boys, but you're all washed up this time.
You don't say.
You better come quietly and save yourself getting hurt.
Oh, feeling sorry for us already, huh?
That's right. I got a mighty soft heart.
Yeah, and do you still bleed easy?
Sure, you're going to make us come and get you, huh?
That's just what we're going to do, son. And, Ole, you're just a-fixing yourself to go bye-bye again.
All right, boys, you ready?
All ready.
All right, you're getting up. Here they come, Jim.
Watch out, Doc.
Come on, Jack. Attaboy, Doc. Get a boy, Doc. Hit him again. Oh, that's it. Go ahead and laugh.
Oh, why didn't I think of this before? This is the best fight I ever had.
Oh, you make me so mad. Hey, look, 2 men are down. 2 men are down. Fight him, Jack. Fight him, Doc. Fight him. Fight him.
How we doing, Jack?
Save your breath for fighting.
You get you. Honest, Grandma, I don't know when. I had so much fun. Come on. Hurry.
Oh, this is lovely. It's lovely. 4 of them down. 4 of them down. Only 3 to go.
Call out the reserves. I want those men captured.
Ha-ha. How do you like it now, my double-crossing father? Oh, boy, wait till this gets around the country. Jack and Doc alone beat up 7 of your best
They
men.
can't do this to me.
Oh, yes, they can, and they're doing it beautifully. Hey, there he goes. There he goes. That's 5 men down. Only 2 men left on their feet. Wow.
Looky, Jack, only 2 of them left.
Which do you want, Curly or Ole?
Let me have Ole. You care?
All right, let's go after him.
Hello, Ole, you old city cat.
So we meet again,
You sure enough do, and I'm going to knock your block clean off your shoulders.
Can you imagine that?
Shucks, you don't call that no blow.
Hurry up, Doc. Finish him off.
Hey, you finish off, Curly?
Yes, Curly's washed up.
That's all I wanted to know. Look out, Ole. And here comes one I've been waiting for.
Yeah, boy, Doc. Get away, Doc. He's down. He's down.
Hey, down there, you fellas. That was a grand fight. Congratulations.
Thanks, Duke. Just part of the day's work.
Ha-ha.
Boy, what a mess of humanity. Hey, Ross, do you always have your ranch messed up with unconscious hombres?
This is an outrage.
Outrage nothing. This is the most wonderful thing that's ever happened on this ranch.
An outrage, I tell you. You 2 men should be locked up. You're too dangerous to be left running around loose.
What you mean, dangerous? We're just as gentle as lamb stew.
Ross, you remember what I told you?
What do you mean?
I said the minute we cleaned up this mess of men, we were going to turn you over a barrel.
No rough stuff.
He says no rough stuff. Hey, Jack, how about that barrel over yonder?
That's the very one I had in mind.
No, you're not being serious.
You don't think so? Come along.
No, listen my arm.
Come along.
No.
Doc, get some boards.
Hey, you really mean you're going to whale him with a board?
You're going to see your father spanked until the sparks
No,
fly.
I won't have it. It's preposterous.
Here you are, Jack. Here, how are these?
Yeah, they look pretty light.
This here one looks like a Jim Dandy.
All right, Ross, lay over this barrel.
No, you let me alone.
Get over that barrel.
Help!
Who gets the first wallop?
You wham him till you get tired, and then I'll take her
Who
out.
me?
Pull up his coattail. I'll hold him.
Hold everything.
Here, hold still.
You're killing me. I can't stand it.
Listen to him suffer.
Stop! Jacqueline, make him stop.
Father, did you call me Jacqueline?
Oh, yes, Jacqueline, darling. Help me, dear, help me.
That's the first time in your life you ever called me Jacqueline.
Oh, Jacqueline, my daughter. Ouch!
If I make them stop, will you never call me Jack Dempsey again?
I promise. Oh, save me.
And will you let me marry Duke Carter?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm being killed.
All right, Father. Now, where's Reggie York?
I'll tell you.
Well, go on and tell him.
He's tied up in the pump house by the reservoir.
Pump house by the reservoir. Is that the truth?
Yes.
All right, Doc. I guess that's enough.
Just one more for good luck.
Oh, that did it. I'm a ruined man.
Further transcribed adventures of Jack, Doc, and Reggie will come to you tomorrow at this same hour. I Love a Mystery, written and directed by Carlton E. Morse, comes to you Monday through Friday, featuring Russell Thorson as Jack, Jim Boles as Doc Long, and Tony Randall as Reggie York. Frank McCarthy speaking.